Welcome back to WC Coin World. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the 1983 Washington quarter dollar, one of the most interesting quarters out there. Could it be worth more than face value? Stick around to find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a coin discovery. The 1983 Washington quarter is a fascinating coin with a unique history that ties into the broader story of the Washington quarter series, which has been an essential part of American coinage. Since its introduction in 1932, this quarter was originally designed by John Flanagan, whose work was selected over other submissions in a competition held to create a new design honoring the 200th birthday of George Washington. The obverse of the quarter features a left-facing portrait of George Washington based on a bust by Jean-Antoine Dong, while the reverse depicts a majestic eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and an olive branch symbolizing America's strength and peace. The design remained unchanged for decades, making the 1983 Washington quarter a part of this long-standing numismatic tradition. Now let's dive deep into the specifics of the 1983 Washington quarter, including its mintage, mint marks, historical significance, and notable errors that make it a highly sought-after coin among collectors. The 1983 quarter was struck at 3 different mint locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. However, only the Philadelphia and Denver Mints produced circulation strike quarters, while the San Francisco Mint exclusively produced proof versions for collectors. This means there are 3 main varieties of the 1983 quarter: the 1983P struck in Philadelphia, the 1983D struck in Denver, and the 1983 S-proof quarter struck in San Francisco. One of the most important factors that make the 1983 Washington quarter highly desirable is the lack of mint sets released by the U.S. Mint in 1982 and 1983 due to cost-cutting measures during a period of economic downturn. Normally, the U.S. Mint releases annual mint sets that include uncirculated coins from each mint facility, allowing collectors to obtain high-quality examples of circulating coinage. However, because no mint sets were issued in 1983, collectors were forced to obtain high-quality quarters directly from circulation, which means that finding well-preserved 1983 quarters today is significantly more challenging than in other years, as most coins were heavily used in commerce and accumulated wear. Now let's break down the mintage figures for each mint, starting with the Philadelphia Mint, which struck approximately 673,535,000 quarters in 1983. These coins bear no mint mark, as was standard for Philadelphia-produced quarters until 1980, when the P mint mark was introduced to circulation quarters. The 1983 P Washington quarter is common in lower grades, but finding one in high-grade mint state condition can be quite difficult due to the circulation issues discussed earlier. Next is the Denver Mint, which struck around 617,806,446 quarters in 1983. These coins carry the D mint mark below the date on the obverse. Similar to the Philadelphia issue, these quarters are easy to find in circulated condition, but high-grade specimens with strong luster and minimal contact marks are much scarcer and command a premium in the numismatic market. Finally, we have the San Francisco Mint, which produced the 1983 S-proof Washington quarter. These coins were struck with specially prepared dies on high-quality plankets, resulting in sharp details and mirror-like fields. The mintage of the 1983 S-proof quarter was approximately 3,279,126. Since these coins were intended for collectors and not released into circulation, they are more readily available in high-grade condition and typically exhibit deep cameo contrast, which is highly desirable among collectors. Aside from regular strike and proof issues, there are also some interesting error coins and varieties from 1983 that add to the excitement of collecting this particular quarter. One of the most well-known errors is the 1983 B double die reverse quarter, which exhibits noticeable doubling on the lettering of the reverse, including the words United States of America and E pluribus unum. This doubling is the result of a misalignment in the hubbing process, where the design was inadvertently struck more than once at slightly different positions. Double die errors are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase the value of a coin depending on the severity of the doubling and the overall condition of the coin. Another notable variety is the 1983 quarters struck on plankets intended for other denominations or foreign coins. These wrong planchet errors occur when A blank of an incorrect size or metal composition is mistakenly fed into the coining press, resulting in an off-metal strike. These types of errors are rare and can fetch high premiums at auction depending on the specific circumstances of the strike. Another interesting aspect of the 1983 Washington quarter is its metal composition, which follows the clad structure introduced in 1965. Prior to 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, but due to rising silver prices and the increasing cost of production, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition consisting of an inner core of pure copper sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel alloy. This change made quarters more durable and ensured a steady supply of coinage without relying on expensive precious metals. The 1983 quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and features a reeded edge, a design element originally intended to deter counterfeiting and prevent silver shaving when quarters were still made of precious metal. Because of the lack of mint sets in 1983, high-quality and circulated quarters are significantly rarer than in most other years, which makes them particularly desirable for collectors who aim to complete a high-grade Washington quarter set. The demand for well-struck specimens with minimal marks and strong luster is strong, especially in mint state 65 and higher, certified by professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC. In the current coin market, prices for the 1983 Washington quarter vary widely depending on condition. Circulated examples are common and typically worth only their face value, but uncirculated specimens with sharp details and strong eye appeal can command significant premiums. In mint state 65, a 1983 P or 1983D quarter can be worth anywhere from $20 to $50, while higher grades such as mint state 67 or 68 can bring hundreds of dollars due to their rarity. Proof examples from San Francisco are more affordable in comparison, as they were preserved in collector sets from the beginning, making them widely available in pristine condition. Aside from its numismatic value, the 1983 Washington quarter is also an interesting piece of American history, representing a period of economic change and policy adjustments at the U.S. Mint, as well as a continuation of the long-standing tradition of honoring George Washington on the nation's coinage. The Washington quarter series continued in its classic design until 1999, when the 50-state quarters program was introduced, bringing new designs and renewed interest in quarter collecting. The legacy of the Washington quarter remains strong, and the 1983 issue is a key date for collectors seeking to complete a full set of clad quarters. In conclusion, the 1983 Washington quarter is more than just pocket change. It is a significant part of American numismatic history with unique factors that make it an exciting coin to collect. The combination of high mintage, lack of mint sets, and the challenge of finding high-quality examples makes it an essential piece for serious collectors. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a beginner looking to expand your collection, understanding the history and rarity of the 1983 quarter will help you appreciate its place in U.S. coinage history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to WC Coin World, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future coin discovery. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1983 quarter in great condition. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.